Nature is beautiful, but it can also be utterly unforgiving. Far from our sight, wildlife unfolds in a daily spectacle of survival, power, and moments that defy our imagination. In today's video, we'll see the wildest and most unpredictable side of the animal kingdom. You won't believe what you're about to see. Starting in Botswana, one of Africa's richest savannas, we witness a fascinating twist in predatory dynamics. A leopard, known for its nocturnal cunning, turns the tables by ambushing a martial eagle on the ground, a rare prey, as these birds dominate the skies with sharp talons. Approaching with the stealth of its spotted coat, which perfectly blends in with the shadows of the tall grass, the leopard leaps and subdues the bird in seconds. It quickly drags it to a dense bush, a strategic maneuver to avoid hyenas. Etological studies show that they feed on up to 90 different species, from insects to antelopes, filling ecological gaps in habitats that are declining due to the fragmentation of savannas. Staying focused on Africa, but now in Sabi sands, a leopard, with its camouflaged coat that evolved to mimic leaves and tree trunks, begins a vertical pursuit after a monkey. Climbing branches with retractable claws that extend like natural hooks, the predator exploits its specialized anatomy for arboreal life. The monkey, in turn, responds with agile leaps and maneuvers on branches too thin to support the feline's weight. However, in a moment of surprising precision, the leopard closes its claws on the prey. This arboreal hunt highlights why leopards are considered one of the most versatile felines in the world. Switching to a more serene and human tone, in a rural scene that connects us to the domestic world, a white goat separates from the herd and falls asleep vulnerable in an open field. A person gently wakes it, and the goat, still stunned, runs back to its mother. Traveling to the other side of the Asian continent, in Tadoba National Park in central India, we enter an epic confrontation between titans. A Bengal tiger, the largest feline on the planet, faces an Indian gaur, the most massive wild bovine, capable of weighing up to 1 ton and equipped with curved horns like scythes. Driven by hunger that can last for days, the tiger attacks a calf in the shallow lake, but the father intervenes with a furious charge, using his brute strength to repel the intruder. Despite persisting with calculated bites, the tiger retreats, avoiding injuries that could be fatal to a solitary hunter. In a pause for the microscopic world, this clip captures the process of photosynthesis in real time in an aquatic plant, releasing oxygen. In a similarly revealing way, we get to know the box turtle, whose name comes from its unique ability to retract its head, feet, and tail into its shell, sealing it like an armored box. This morphological adaptation is an evolutionary defense against varied predators, from foxes to birds of prey, allowing it to patiently wait for an opportunity to escape. Back in the pulsating heart of Kruger National Park in South Africa, one of the most emblematic reserves for biodiversity studies, we catch a classic reptilian predation along the S100 road near the Satara camp. An African black snake notorious for its aggression and neurotoxic venom that paralyzes the nervous system in minutes chases a frog. The African frog activates a primitive defense. It inflates its body to appear larger, an optical illusion that evolved to deter smaller attackers. But the snake, with its sensitive senses, ignores the trick and captures it, using muscle contractions to crush and a bite to inject toxins. In controlled scenarios, a python, a yellow and white subspecies from Africa and Asia, reveals its prowess as an ambush predator. It attacks a domestic chicken that approaches the terrarium with a swift strike followed by constriction that compresses vital organs in minutes, interrupting blood circulation. Chickens, which are slow and rich in protein, provide the necessary nutrients for the snake to grow big and thick. The theme of unexpected clashes intensifies with a colossal anaconda, one of the largest aquatic snakes ever recorded, that charges a farmer's car in a rural area.
Ah! Caramba!
Maybe you hadn't seen it yet, but this is how a snake drinks water through specialized channels. This aquatic essence gains urgency with a Nile crocodile lurking on the bank, hunting a Nile monitor lizard, a cunning reptile that can reach 2 meters and navigate intelligently. The crocodile submerges and emerges in a tense sequence, applying a bite of up to 5,000 pounds of pressure per square inch to subdue the prey. After minutes of contortions underwater, it swallows it whole, head first, thanks to unidirectional teeth that prevent it from backing out. For crocodiles, which eat sporadically, prey like this provides the necessary energy to maintain their imposing mass, reinforcing their role as regulators of riparian ecosystems. A cheetah in the African savanna struggles to take down an impala. Caught on safari, the attack fails when the prey breaks free, and the cheetah, breathless after 20 seconds of maximum effort, abandons the chase. An evolutionary choice to avoid overheating, since its heat-dissipating body is optimized for short sprints. Near water puddles, a lioness, who, despite hunting in groups, shows solo lethality, advances against a wild boar, whose agility and curved tusks offer fierce resistance. The dust rises in a brief and chaotic encounter, ending with the wild boar escaping, subverting the pattern where lions overcome smaller prey. And in an even more surprising record, a lioness intervenes to save the wild boar from a rival leopard. In a moment of post-stress vulnerability, a sheep, after playing with a dog and getting a fright, freezes for more than 20 minutes in a rigid position. A man intervenes with gentle massages, resolving the situation. In the avian world, this bird chick waits for the worm to jump into its mouth, a behavior learned from when its parents were still feeding it. A puppy, on a mission to join its friends on the other side of the fence, bravely tried to get through. He squeezed, he pushed, but his slightly oversized belly had different plans. The little warrior got stuck, perplexed, looking from side to side as if the fence was to blame and not his weight. The moment, hilarious and adorable, quickly spread on the internet. And to end the video, remember this lesson. The path to ruin opens when the enemy traps your mind in distraction and your heart in temptation. Leave your like if you liked the video. Thanks for watching until the end.